All right, we're recording. Hey everybody, it's Aaron. I'm here with my lovely fiance Jill.
Hello.
And we're coming to you from the beautiful Hotel Alexander, which is where I stay when I work on the $100,000 pyramid, like now. But right now we have other business to take care of. We have two things we are announcing today. We are announcing the lineup of this year's Burbstock, and we are also announcing which songs were chosen and assigned to this year's bands. This is all based on songs that everybody nominated, and you guys voted on the nominations, and we actually had a tie for the last couple positions, and what we ended up doing for those is we looked at how many people actually nominated each song, and that was what forced the tie. So we now have 10 songs, so 9 of these are going to get assigned to bands. And then I just realized we need to assign the last one to DJ C-Lab, who's going to be DJing all day long. All right, that's on the list. So without further ado, we've got the lovely LA Dodgers hat, just because we have to represent here. All 10 songs are in this hat. Jill's going to draw it. I have nothing to do with this, other than proposing to her and then bringing her on board and sucking her into this. All right. So, without further ado, the very first band of Burbstock 2018 making their Burbstock debut is Bliss Point, with my good friend Aaron Kaplan, who has not played in a minute at Burbstock, but he has a sort of jazzy, funky instrumental band. There might actually be a guest vocalist performing, so that's exciting. But let's find out what movie song they're going to be performing as well.
Bliss Point will be performing 9 to 5.
9 to 5, the Dolly Parton song. That is excellent. I'm very excited to hear their take on that. All right, so that's at noon. At 1 p.m., we have the band Like the Bird, and that is featuring your favorite bartender and mine, Justin Finch. Finch, Like the Bird, hence the name. All right, and what song will Justin's band be playing?
Justin's band, Like the Bird, will be performing Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson from The Graduate. All right, that should be a fun one. Justin's been brushing up on his guitar chops, and that's a pretty good guitar song. So next we have also making their Burbstock debut. This is a 90s tribute band, X Nation. Jeff Page of the Remotes on drums. A couple of friends of mine are in that band as well. Very excited to have them join us. They're playing at 2 p.m., and they will be performing as part of their set. What movie song, Jill?
The Power of Love.
That's amazing, because they're a 90s band and they're going to be doing an 80s song, even though Jeff is actually playing in another 80s band, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Anyway, Power of Love for X Nation. Have fun with that one, guys. At 3 p.m., making her Burbstock debut, her name is Ada Pasternak. She sings, she plays violin. She can be seen regularly at the Tuesday Music Club. That is not a Sheryl Crow album. That is actually Mark Platt's weekly event at the State Social House on Sunset, which is awesome. You should check it out. But Ada at 3 p.m. and her lovely violin and singing skills will be taking on what song?
I've had the time of my life.
From Dirty Dancing. All right. So, welcome to Burbstock, Ada. This is what we do here. You're going to be playing a Dirty Dancing song. Not exactly on brand for you, but that's part of the fun of this, is you can tackle it the way you want. You can bring in guest musicians, you can mash it up, whatever you want to do. Or you could just play it straight and see how it sounds. All right, 4 p.m., making their return to Burbstock, although they've changed their name a little bit. They are now called Fuster the Cluckening, and I'm told they are a little bit funkier than before. At 4 p.m., what movie song will they be taking on, Jill?
They are taking on Pure Imagination.
The Willy Wonka song. That should be very interesting to hear a funkified version of. But that's what we do at Burbstock. We do random stuff. Okay, 5 p.m., also making their return, their second appearance at Burbstock, my boy Adam Sears and Lobate Scarp, which is a prog rock band. So keep in mind that they're a prog band, and they're going to be taking on a movie theme. Which one do they have?
Arthur's theme.
I think that's my favorite one so far. If you get stuck between the moon and New York City, done in the style of King Crimson? I don't know. Anyways. All right, at 6 p.m. is going to be an open jam. So normally it's at 5 p.m. This year we've moved it to 6 p.m. The reason that we did that is because the band playing at 7 is enormously big. They have like, I think 15 or 16 members. It is my good friend R.W. Enoch and the Urban Renewal Project. They have like a huge horn section. They have a couple of singers. They've actually been touring this year. We're very excited to have them play for the first time at Burbstock. And as their reward, they get to play what movie song, Jill?
Holiday Road.
Holiday
my
Road,
favorite.
as performed by a 15-piece funk / R&B band. I can't wait. That's very exciting. At 8 p.m., oh, video's not focusing. There we go. All right, 8 p.m. This is making their Burbstock debut, Rampage. This is Scott Ramsey, Jeff Page, Rampage. This is the 80s tribute band I told you about, okay? So Jeff's other band got the 80s song in a 90s style, but what does the 80s band get to do?
They will be doing Xanadu.
That is outstanding. I cannot wait to hear what that sounds like. All right, there's one song left. No, I'm sorry, there's 2 songs left, okay? The last band of the night is a band I've heard a little bit of something about. I heard they're the house band for the Daytime Emmy Awards. It is my TV theme song band, The Remotes, at 9 p.m. And what do we have to figure out an arrangement for, Jill?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, good God. All right, that's going to take a while. I was wondering who's going to get stuck with that. Turns out it's my band. Bohemian Rhapsody as featured in Wayne's World. So, all right. We got one song left, though, and that is our DJ C-Lab, who mixes all day long. He entertains you. He's the unsung hero of Burbstock. And every year he does a remix of something. This year he's going to get a movie theme.
Rainbow Connection.
It's the Rainbow Connection. So you're going to hear a DJ mix mashup. Honestly, I can't even tell you what he's going to do with it because he's very creative and has done amazing stuff before. So guys, this is it. Take a screenshot of it. This is your full Burbstock lineup. This is all the songs as nominated and voted on by you. And we will be posting this on the Evite in short order. And if your song got selected, make sure you come early or whenever the song is going to be performed. We'd love to have you spend as much of the day as you can and support all of these artists who are performing for free in order to be part of something really fun and cool that you all can enjoy. So thanks to everybody for nominating and voting and all the bands for agreeing to take this on. And I cannot wait to see how it turns out. So for Jill, I'm Aaron. See you at Burbstock.
Bye.